life because it's probably something there is on mine constantly. That's why my hair looks like this. I want you to really to have a lot of fun. My friend Ron Feingold always says in his show, you can't worry and stress when you're laughing. The smartest crowd is a comedy crowd, and you're going to have a blast tonight. Your first comic coming to the stage, she travels all over the East Coast doing comedy. She is hysterical. I love her, and I just love her titties. Give it up for the fabulous Jackie Ann, everybody. Jackie Ann.
One of the great things about this is I can do something that male comedians can't do. Hands free. Give me that blowjob shit. I got that down. I can do that in my sleep. I probably have. Wow, thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. And congratulations, birthday girl. You're the birthday girl.
Thank you.
I was confused. It said Lisa's table, and there were some other names thrown out. Then I just thought there was an orgy, so I'm just happy you're here and everybody else is driving you home. More blowjobs. And I'm so glad that this is a bachelorette party that wants to have fun, because I'm just gonna, you know what, I'm gonna out some shit. The last time there was a bachelorette party here, the girl got a text. They were lined up over here, and the girl actually got a text from her significant other. I want you home. I don't want you out there having that much fun. And they got up and left. Yeah, exactly. Do you know that everybody here clapped when they left? When they cleared the door, everybody clapped. It was like his energy just got sucked out of the room, and when they left, they were like, oh, thank God, they're gone. Now we can have some fun. And then we did. So I felt so bad because she wouldn't do the blowjob shot, so it's like, really? So that's going to say a lot about your marriage. That's kind of important. I mean, I don't know. That's what I heard. I'm twice divorced, so apparently I wasn't doing something right.
Just in the beginning.
So hey, a lot of folks are eating tonight. I know Jackie said it was supposed to be a clean show, but I cleared it with Michael, so fuck that. I don't even know if I could pull it off if I tried. I will attempt, but somewhere around the halfway mark, it's just gonna derail. I just know it, because you guys are gonna make me have too much fun, and I'm gonna say some crazy shit. You guys cool with that? I wouldn't have cared. I would have done it anyway. But it's so much more fun if you're like totally on board with me. So, how many of you guys have ever played the fortune cookie game? Anybody? Don't even have this whole room. Open up a fortune cookie, you read it, and then somebody says, as soon as they finish reading it, they say, in bed. We'll go with in bed. Between the sheets, in bed. I like it. In bed. This table says in bed. I like it. True story. Was at PF Chang's. Group full of people, and that's the game. You read your fortune cookie. First guy, his was, you are wise beyond your years. And then everybody says, yeah. Smartest crowd ever. The next person, he gets his, and your life will prosper. Excellent. The third guy gets his, and he's like 13, 7, 23, 47, 36. No, idiot, turn it over. It's kind of like your retarded cousin, just not quite all the way there. Then it gets to me, and I look at mine, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do it. You have to do it. It's the game. You have to. I'm not going to do it. Read it. There's nothing like the love of a child. And you know, there's somebody out there that said in bed, and if they did at your table, dude, you might want to like steer clear of them for just a little bit. They probably got something kind of wrong with them, just saying. I'm going to stay on the food kick for a minute, because I like to talk about things that I actually know, which is my comfort zone, but my life is just full of shit. Nothing but dumb stuff happens to me all the time. So when I had a job years ago, this guy comes out of the bathroom with a hot dog in his hand, and he takes a bite. Now you're going to find out through the course of our interactions tonight, I don't have a lot of lines. I really don't. You're going to probably find out what a couple of them might be, but I don't ever say TMI. I find that to be one of the most annoying things ever. I just looked at that dude, and he's like, I don't even know him. He's like, what? I use the other hand. See, there are things about you, unless we're getting it on, I don't need to know which hand you use. Because if you urinate with that hand, that's the same hand you use for that, and there's a whole bunch of visuals, and maybe it's just me, maybe I'm the only pervert in the room, but my mind just went straight to this, and I saw that, and that and him down in a hot dog, so no, I don't need to know that about, well, there's a couple of guys in here I'd kind of like to know that about. Where's my single men at? Raise your hands. You bastards, raise your hands. I am single. Okay, well, it's me and you then. It's me and you then. And that's what happens to me. So it's just me and you. That's what's going to go down. So I was at one of those places where you get to watch them make your sandwiches. And I like that. I like to be able to see my food being prepared. I don't know what it is, but I kind of like that. Except for this time. Dude makes my sandwich, puts the mayonnaise on it. No, he did. Hey, the guy back there making my sandwich, he just licked the knife. And the guy's like, no, he didn't. What? I was looking right at him. I know what happened. He licked the knife. Hey, man, this chick says you licked the knife. Man, make her another sandwich. So now, everybody that I'm with, there's like a half a dozen of us, we're all watching him make my sandwich. All eyes on him. Makes my sandwich, puts the mayonnaise on there. He cuts it. I'm like, dude, did everybody just see what just happened? Because it wasn't just me. And everybody's like, no, you just licked the knife. No, I didn't. So you know that since this guy was like this big, every time he made like a peanut butter sandwich, he just what, and he just doesn't even think about it. So I don't eat out at that place ever again anymore because they lick their knives. I'm not down with that. Unless it's me licking my knife, then that's okay. And I lick a lot of things. Okay, this is way off script, but that made me think of a really, really bad joke. What do you call a lesbian dinosaur? I'll lick a lot of puss. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It just was in my head, and if I don't say it, it's like I have diarrhea of the brain. I just really have to get it out there. So I have been doing the online dating thing. Perhaps you heard me just kind of slip it in there. I've been divorced twice. Here's the thing about online dating. It sucks and it's bullshit. That's the thing. Anybody in here want to admit to online dating? Anybody want to admit to fess up? See what I mean? Nobody wants to. It's like shameful. Here's the thing. You cannot select, I want the man to have all of his teeth, and I prefer for him not to drive a truck. Not that there's anything wrong with driving a truck. I know some great guys that drive trucks. But the first guy that hit me up on online dating, his profile picture was his semi-truck. So I texted him back, and I said, your profile picture is a truck. Yeah. Unless you're a transformer, that's not going to work for me. And he's like, I don't understand. Yeah, look, I got a drawer full of toys, but that doesn't mean that I'm down with you. You know what? Just forget it. Don't chat with me anymore. We're done. That just like that. And that's the great thing about online dating. You can be over before it ever starts. True story. I was at a cigar bar. Some of you might know on the other side of town called Aromas. Love this place. It's like my seventh heaven. I can just sit in there and smoke big ass cigars, and guys for some reason seem to think that that's a dick. I don't know what that is, but they like it. This guy comes up to me and says, hey, can I sit down with you? And it's just the two of us here. Yeah, come on over, have a seat. He proceeds to tell me that he's going to welding school. He's got a DUI. He has no license. He's on his bicycle. And then he wants to know if I want to go out. No, I don't. Why not? I don't like you? Well, why don't you like me? You just admitted to being an alcoholic. Well, I think that's a pretty big leap. No, I don't think that's a big leap at all. I think if you're riding a bicycle, we're going to go out, what, on your bike? Or maybe your mom will take us out. It's been a long time since a mommy's picked me up and taken me anywhere. I actually had that guy thrown out of the cigar bar because he said to me, and I quote, I don't think you're looking for a man. What did you think? I love this guy's face right here. Ooh. And I said, what do you think I'm looking for? I think you're looking for a woman. He wants his check. He wants to fucking leave right now. So that's why I said I have a drawer full of toys, because dating thing's not working for me. So I have a drawer full of toys. My favorite toy is Big Blue. And what I like to do with Big Blue, well, you know what? You probably know what I like to do with Big Blue. I think you can probably figure that out on your own. But one of my favorite things to do when I travel and I go on an airplane, I like to slip Big Blue into my luggage. And then I find a security guy that looks kind of cute. Like that guy right there. Don't get mad at me. I don't want my ass kicked after this show. But somebody that looks kind of cute. I like older men. Easy now. It happens to the best of us. If we were Greek, we'd all throw one down right now. Oopa! So I find the best looking security guard. I put my Big Blue in the top there, along with one of my business cards. And then I get through security as fast as humanly possible, and I just wait. Hopeful anticipation as it goes through security, and then it lights up and you see the guy look down, and then I love this part. He looks up and begins to look for the owner of the suitcase, and I'm like, hi. It's kind of cute. It hasn't worked yet, but damn it, I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to give it all the hell I can give it. That's what I'm going to do, for sure. And, okay, so I said a little bit about being married. One of the reasons I got a divorce was because he was an idiot. Now, I don't do guy bashing. I will just bash a little bit on my ex, and I'll give you an example. How many of you have ever played the game Taboo?
Yeah.
Okay, so just for those of you that haven't, Taboo it's actually a really fun game, especially if you're drinking a lot. And like if you get the card and it'll say apple, but then you can't say red, delicious, fruit, New York. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's taboo for you to say. So I explain the game to him. We go to this party. I get the card. It's poison ivy, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so easy. When you're playing with somebody that you know and you have like a lot of experiences with, and you've hung out with, you can tell a story and not say any of those words. And I was like, oh my God, this is so easy, honey. This is so easy. I got this when I was 6 years old at my grandmother's house. Pregnant? No, that's not right at all. Not even close. I said I was 6. I don't remember. You know what? Just forget it. It was poison ivy. Next card. Comes around again. I get Bambi. Now I can't say like Disney, deer, flower. I can't say that stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Name of a female stripper. Bambi. What? Of all the female stripper names, you get that one, but the poison ivy were just not, you know what? I hate playing games with you. And that wasn't like the reason we got a divorce by all means. I'm not that catty. It happens on both sides of the relationship. There were things I wanted out of the marriage that he wasn't going to do. For instance, I like role play. I already said I like older men. I've been eyeballing this guy since he walked in. I can't help myself. I'm weird like that. I like older men. I like to do impressions. He didn't like impressions. So apparently, me talking like Yoda in bed was weird for him. You're me on my dark side. I shaved my leg for you. And for some reason, he didn't like that. Now, I will tell you this about Yoda. His voice is actually like just a little bit different than Grover from Sesame Street. Near, far, near. It's like the same exact voice. But he, for some reason, wasn't down with that. So the relationship didn't work. And I'm okay with it. I've tried other relationships. For instance, I told you about online dating, but I did try some seedy sexual relationships. You know what? I just wanted a piece of ass. There. I don't need you for your money. I just need you for sex. And so I hooked up with a guy in a hotel room, and he was amazing. Give me a second. Whew. Good times. And so this is the deal. This is my PSA for you. If you are engaged in sexual activities, you like to have your music going. I'm an Al Green. Marvin Gaye, easy listening kind of music. So we had the good, smooth music going. Okay, look, check your MP3 player before you go all the way there. Because the last thing you want is to be face down, ass up. That's the way I like that. And you don't want to be in this position and then all of a sudden, How Great Thou Art come on. Well, how great art thou? Go ahead, let's just finish. And then when you get done, there's only one thing that you can say, really. What? Somebody be smart enough to say amen. That's all you can say. So that's one of my PSAs for you. Here's another thing about, I should have known as a 20-year-old that dating as an older person was going to suck. Because our past dictates our future. How many of you guys have ever used birth control, like the pill? Clap your hands for the pill. You are a bunch of liars. Come on. Thank you. Condoms. Clap your hands for condoms. Yeah. All right. So, first of all, if that many people in here are not into safe sex, I am totally down with banging like half of this room. Just gonna throw it out there. How many of you remember a thing called the sponge? Who remembers the sponge? Thank you. Okay, the sponge was like a diaphragm thing that you bought in a box. You're supposed to be able to put it in, leave it in, and when you were done, you took it out. It was supposed to be great. Yeah, not so much. So this is what happened to me. True story. Put it in, went out to the jacuzzi. See, how do you know that? How do you know you were not there? And I've only told this story a couple of times. So apparently all of you are way more intelligent than I was when I was in my 20s. So we got out in the jacuzzi, and apparently the chemicals in the jacuzzi reacted with the sponge. So we get back into the bedroom, and we're in this water bed, and the lights are out. That's a sound I haven't heard before. Flip on the light, look down. I'm foaming at the crotch like a rabid beaver. Like all this foam, and I'm like, I don't think that's normal. You probably should stop. You know, I have to tell you, as a side note, I went back and visited that guy like 15 years later. He still had that box of sponges in his bathroom. And I have no idea why. Just something about that kind of freaks me out. In honor of Mother's Day, I will end on telling some stories about my moms. Moms, plural. I said that. I've already cleared this with both of my parents, so they already know I'm going to go down this road. My mom and her partner just celebrated their 25th anniversary together, just this month. You can clap for her. It's okay. She's not here. But, you know, I'll tell her. It's cool. And I don't, like I told you before, I don't have a lot of lines. Yeah, I do. I have one. This is it right here. Sitting at the breakfast table with my mother and her partner Barb. And my mom and I were on this kick where we kept doing this hand gesture all the time. And Barb goes, I don't understand what that means. What's this with this? And I'm like, no. My mother says, Jackie Ann, honey, go in the kitchen and get me a banana. There's a line. I'm not going to go in the kitchen and get you a banana to show your lover what this gesture means at our breakfast table. That's not going to happen. I went out and rode the four-wheeler for like an hour just to try to erase that from my head. And then the same visit home, nothing happening. We're just sitting in the living room. And Barb says, you know, until I met your mother, I had never had an orgasm. Oh. Wow. On one hand, way to go, Mom. That's awesome. I totally see where I get that from, I guess. It's hereditary, perhaps? I don't know. And then on the other hand, I'm like, no. See, I like porn. I really do. But I don't like chick-on-chick porn. Because to me, that's my mom's doing it. And I can't handle that on any level at all. So for the rest of you that have straight parents and you like porn, dude, that's your mom and dad. I'm not trying to like totally ruin it for you for the rest of your life, but I'm just saying, if chick-on-chick porn is out the door for me forever, I want to plant the seed and just like ruin it. The next time you're watching, you're going to be like, oh, I fucking hate her. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And I'm all right. I'm all right with you not liking me because of that. But I do hope that you had some good times up here today. I know that I've heard nothing but great things about Michael Mack. I intentionally did not watch anything online because I wanted to experience it for myself. So, are you guys about ready to see Michael Mack, Rock of Ages? Have you humored me enough? I'm looking to see if Jackie's gonna come up first. I don't know. Hey, I'm just up here sweating. I got sweat running down the crack of my ass, and yeah, sure. I'll shake my tits one more time if you like.
Yeah!
Give it up for the fabulous Jackie Ann, everybody. Jackie Ann Vargo. She's fabulous. We love her.